I can do one of my favorite things in a world again. I can dance. My name is Veronica. I live in Florida. I always say I'm from New York. I'm a marriage and family therapist. Before Root Cause Revolution, there was no energy. There was lots and lots of pain all the time, and not a great mood anymore either because I didn't feel good all the time. Aside from various types of pain, like it might be joints and muscles, or it might be that all my skin hurts and clothes don't feel great. It was also like serious, just constant fatigue. There was no way to get good sleep, and there was a need for it. And so I just kind of walked around the world feeling like a zombie all the time. I was seriously getting near a very hopeless place. I've always had depression on and off in my life, that's a thing, but it felt like there was no off button anymore. I looked at the information and I heard Dr. Trisha talking, and it doesn't sound like she wants to use band-aids. I had been trying to do more natural kind of meds before that. I had a oil that my brother made for me that would help with some of the inflammation, and I'm getting emotional. Wow. And so when I heard this and the approach, I was like, you know what? Let's try hope one more time. So the difference at root cause, wow, there's a lot of differences, right? So first of all, a lot of education. I couldn't be happier about it. You change how you eat, you learn about these things. The supplements are things that actually feel like they help without all the side effects of all the medications. Because I literally took a medication that made my legs feel like somebody dumped cement in them and I could barely move. The tangible things that I can say that this proves that it's working, first of all, are I would walk around with pain levels between 5 and 6 and be like, okay, we can keep managing. And then, 7 and 8 days would come along often. And I'm like, okay, now we're struggling more, but we'll keep going. And now when I look at what my baseline is, I'm actually at about a 3 daily. So is there some discomfort? Yes, there is. Is it stopping me from being able to do things or making me put a lot of mental energy into just getting through my day? No, that in and of itself is a huge job. I mean, I work in a field where my mental power is is needed, right? Like even if physically I can't be strong, I need the mental power. I need to be able to manage my own emotions because I'm helping other people learn how to manage theirs. And I've often said that like my job is being a hope agent. I always tell people I don't get really scared for you until I don't hear hope. So imagine how that felt working in a place where I'm trying to give other people hope and I was running out of my own. So I mean, that's like the biggest one, right? I don't have as many days where I have such bad brain fog that I can't remember things like that color is purple. I mean, I would forget things so not that I forgot them, I just couldn't find the word for it. Am I 100% and I can work like crazy like I did once upon a time, which by the way is a bad idea? No, but I have been able to take the energy that I do have now and working on figuring out a work schedule that works for me. And I'm able to help my husband around the house more than I was before, which, emotionally, I know that might sound weird, but emotionally, that's a big relief. So, I mean, being somebody who's always been very self-sufficient and not feeling that way has been hard, and gaining some of that back has been wonderful. So yeah, those are my tangibles. There have been quite a few changes since I joined, right? So yes, I'm able to do more housework now. I can actually walk my dogs without feeling like I'm gonna die. I am more mentally active. I can actually sit down and read for a while now, which I hadn't been doing for much because I was like, well, it's not gonna stick anyway. I'm gonna forget the words in 10 minutes. And so, now instead of being the one at work that always is like, hey guys, can you help me out and cover this? I can step up sometimes and help out and feel like a team player and not always being the one calling on the team. Yeah, it's nice. I can't say enough how much I appreciate this. I can do one of my favorite things in a world again. I can dance. And I know that seems like a weird thing to say, but music and dancing saved my life when I was a kid, right? I knew once I started with music and dancing, I would always have a way to get back to a better place, mentally a better place. And I haven't been able to dance in at least 10 years, not without paying some serious price consequences and having to sleep it off for 2 days and wait for the pain to calm down again. I can dance again. So much so that I'm gonna teach my daughter how to dance. She wants to learn how to dance, and I can do that now. I'd kind of lost all hope of that. So, odd as it sounds, that's my bright, big, happy thing. Wow, I can dance. I would honestly, it sounds cheesy. If you were on the fence and I wanted to say, give this a shot, the biggest thing that comes to mind is like, give hope a chance. Does it sound like a gamble? Yes, it sounds like a gamble, but sometimes you have to take a good calculated risk for your benefit. And this one has been one of the best gambles I've done in a long time. Obviously, there are some people who can help, so let them help.